Hello peeps, welcome back to my TV. And today we're gonna kick off the session 2018 with some easy and cheap DIY for your garden. And once again, using pallet wood. As some of you may have seen already, we can use pallet wood for a lot of different applications. And so many other things. So many. Some of us know how expensive it can be to make or redesign a garden door. For something that small, we need to think about other ways to make it happen, right? And at the same time, save some money. And the funny story behind this project is the fact that I was passing by in my neighborhood, close to a renovation site, and I saw a whole bunch of pallets. Whoa! So I've looked at it, and I literally knew what I'm going to create out of this. A new door cover. So I asked the guys working there, and they say I can pick it up for free. So I went back home, picked up my small car, and brought back everything home to start the new design. Talking about new design, we saw that a lot of you guys started to post your project on the ATC app. So I would like to take a few moments to thank all of the new members joining us in this venture, to share with everyone another idea of housing, right? And as always, we will be featuring their posts all along this video. So feel free to go and check what they are doing. It's pretty cool. But first, let's check out Lou from Your Trash, My Treasure. I love this name. I really love it. The name says a lot about the channel itself. He's showing us a nice way for Valentine's Day. As usual, as always, easy, simple, and I guess made with love. Right, Lou? Okay, so now let's make it happen. But wait, before that, let me remind you to subscribe to my ATC TV. You will have a link also showing below in the description to see some great tips and tricks every Tuesday night where you can share your ideas. You can also, if you're making stuff for your home, you can share via the ATC app community all your ideas with us. Alright, so now let's go and do it. Okay, so as you can see here, those are all the pallet slats I was telling you about earlier. And they are measuring around 2.40 meter long, 10.5 centimeter large, and 2.2 centimeter thick. And of course, I first started by removing all the nails that were there before. All those in woodworking knows how dangerous it can be to leave those nails in. Therefore, safety first. And as I was just showing you, I will advise you to always try to first push the nails from the back of the wood and then take them out on top. In order to reduce the thickness, I've decided to use my planer to change the wood from 2.2 cm to 1 cm thickness at the end. This change will help us to put a little bit less weight to the door mechanism. Because let's face it, the metallic door itself is already quite heavy, so I needed to take out as much as possible, but keeping in mind that the place where I live is very windy. So, if you decide to create it yourself, always keep in mind the environment around you. This will avoid that you have to do it all over again. And here is the previous design I've created 2 years ago. And so far, it went pretty well, taking into consideration all the stormy weather we had lately. Alright, let's clean a little bit and remove the previous cover. Before removing the cover, I've decided to take the measurements in order to also create a small fence on top, matching with the new door design. And remember that for the measurements, I will be also adding for you a free interactive plan if you would like to try it in your own garden. So now that we have all the measurements, I've decided to start working on the wood and applying a nice wood burning effect. Here, I will be using a simple blowtorch to create this effect. After all the burning done, I'm now moving to my meter saw to cut each slat at the right dimension to fit the door but also the upper side. To be really honest with you, the cutting can take some time, so I will advise you to add 2 or 3 on top of each other, and this will help you to save some time at the end. Then I've moved to the central masterpiece for the top that will be holding all the small palette slats and completing the design. Then I went to try it into the place to see that it fits perfectly. And still using my meter saw, I'm here cutting the different small slats for the top fans. And now look at this result. Beautiful, isn't it? But when I took a close look at the burned slat, I realized that something was kind of missing. So I've decided to remove the edges to highlight a little bit more the burning effect. And to do so, I went to my router using my chamfer bit on each slat. And as you can see, the result talked for itself. And I have to say I'm quite happy that I make that choice. Then, when I was done with the long palette slat, I've moved to the small ones that will go on the upper top fans. And finally done with all the small ones. I needed quite a lot to achieve this design, as you can see here. Alright, so now that we have all pieces ready, it was time for me to start assembling the door cover. To do so, I will be using here some simple scrap wood slat that will help me to join from the back side of the door cover. Here, I'm already taking a first view on how I could dispose them next to each other. And according to the dimension of the door itself, I know that I will have to place them 4 cm apart from each other. To have them all flat, I've decided to use the ground. Then after that, verifying the measurement to make sure that they were all good, because if I miss here, I won't be able to place them over the door. And we'll have to start over again. As I was showing you earlier, I'm using the scrap wood slat as jointer, then using some extra small pieces to complete them. Then using my nail gun to attach them all together. A little bit of wood lacquer to highlight even more the wood burning effect. And look at the effect on the wood. Simply beautiful. I just can't wait to see how the result will be over the door. Then I broke up the long pieces of lumber, which will be the support for the small pallet slat going above the door. My first goal here was to find the right placement and alignment to make sure that all goes well when I will have to attach and screw on top. Then after that, I start placing each slat using one piece of scrap wood that will act here as a divider. Please note that in order to make the design a little bit more flashy, I've created a domino effect, which should give a good looking top side. And now that I'm done with the first side, I'm moving to the other one. Alright, looks like we are all ready to attach and fix them all. You could imagine, in order to attach the new cover, I needed to remove the previous one. And here, as it was screwed on one side, the only thing I had to do was removing the screws, then the metallic cable, joining the panels together. And now, time for the real fun. I have to admit that placing the wooden cover was a little bit at the beginning challenging, because the one thing I forgot to take into consideration was the gap for the door handle. I went back to my table and create a small opening to be at least able to open and close the door. Note that for this cut, I will be just using my jigsaw. After the cut, I broke everything back to the door to make a try, and as you can see, it was fitting straight into the gap. To start fixing the slat, I was here using the clamps, but as the wood was a little bit heavier than what I thought, it was a little bit difficult at the beginning to stabilize. But after a few clamps, the door structure stayed well into place. When all this was done, I've started by creating the holes on the top right corner, then moving after that to the bottom right one. The goal by creating those holes was to be able to insert the mating screws. Now, I will have to place the first slat parallel to the first slat on the assembled cover, then after that, place all the other ones over the different gaps to complete the structure. Then finally, moving to the measurements to put in place the top fence. Et voila! Here we are, done with the entire structure. And once again, a very nice project showing more possibilities to use pallet wood. And I believe that this project can be very handy for those who have easy way to find pallets around. And at the same time, helping each other to recycle on a daily, weekly basis. As you could see, this door cover was made to fit our own garden door. But of course, you could always adapt it to any door that you want. And talking about new ideas that could fit your home, let me introduce you to a new member of our community. From Canada, Zach from Zach Builds. Zach, welcome. Thanks for all the new ideas that you're sharing with our community. It's very nice to see. Guys, let me tell you something. Amazing stuff. You need to check this out. Check him out. I'm adding for you a link just here so you can check by yourself. Alright, time for me to close it for this time. As usual, it's always a pleasure for me to share new ideas with you. New ideas from me, new ideas from the community. And if you're new to the channel, before leaving, feel free to subscribe just right here so you can see next time what we are doing. And as usual guys, Mr. ETC for another video of Arzin. Bye!